So, a few more videos to look at. Uh, she did a pull aside with Peter Alexander of NBC. I'm not really sure what the circumstances of it were. Um, I never understand why these campaigns do these pull asides because the candidates just don't look all that presidential. The, you just go look at all the pull asides in American presidential campaign history. They tend not to be that good for the candidate. I don't know why, but that's my subjective impression. So here is Kamala Harris, Peter Alexander of NBC, asking her for the 19th time she's been asked, how do you differ? How would you differ from Joe Biden? Number 3, please.
This week, President Biden said this week that every president has to cut their own path. What is one policy that you would have done differently over these last 3.5 years than President Biden?
I mean, to be very candid with you, even including Mike Pence, vice presidents are not critical of their presidents. I think that really actually, in terms of the tradition of it and also just going forward, it does not make for a productive and important relationship.
He's now given you that green light with his comments that you can carve your own path. So now that you have this ability to say that, to be on your own?
Well, no, going forward, there is no question that I bring my own experiences and my own life experiences.
Is there a policy that stands out to you in particular, either?
Sure. I mean, my approach to what we need to do around Medicare covering home health care, born out of my experience of taking care of my mother. My priority on housing, one, because I know what it means, affordable housing and the ability to buy a home. Again, my own experience, my mother saved up, and not until I was a teenager was she able to do it. But also I know that for so many young people who I speak with around our country, the American dream is just really out of reach. So my policy about $25,000 down payment assistance to help them get their foot in the door. The work that I have been doing and will bring to the presidency around emphasizing small businesses as being part of the real backbone of America's economy. Those are the experiences and the ideas that I have that are about moving forward and really in being a part of the next generation of leadership in America.
Last one, I know I got.
So I believe the last time she was asked with Brett, and you recall that what she said with Brett was, my presidency would not be a continuation of Joe Biden's. A pretty strong rhetorical break, no specifics, but a pretty strong rhetorical break. And I wondered after she said that, was that going to now be her refrain? Or maybe would she build on that? And the next time she'd say, my presidency wouldn't be a continuity. For instance, here's what I would do differently specifically. We all know that, at least intuitively, and based on qualitative research, that there are some undecided voters who would like to understand how she'd be different. I think that answer is pretty horrendous. That's my view of that answer. Back to, we wouldn't really be that different. And then, you know, a laundry list of her experiences and kind of the implicit implication that her experiences would make it different and therefore better, but no specifics. So I'll say again, I think her performance level is clearly elevated in rallies, in dealing with voters, more relaxed, more comfortable. That wasn't great.